discussion from Trojans could be, I don't know, maybe a kind of question that you may ask, that how we can avoid Trojans. What you need to do to avoid your system to be infected by Trojans. You may be able to answer this question. Yes, it is possible that the virus infect the system, but today we are discussing about Trojan. They are not the same. We will discuss about Trojan and worm about virus and worms in the further lecture too. But now you know the type of this malware, Trojan. We said that it's bind into a real file or any kind of executable file. Hence, to avoid Trojan, you need to avoid clicking on any email attachments, because we said that normally they are attached in some unknown emails that you receive. Also, it is essential to block unused ports. Why? Because as we said, Trojans try to create a backdoor using some ports on the victim's machine. Hence, you need to scan all ports of your machine, for example, your server, and block any unused port in your system. Also, it is essential to maybe monitor network traffic. Absolutely, we need to monitor always network traffic. Also, the most important is avoid downloading any file or any kind of program or application from untrusted websites, untrusted sources. That's really so important, this one. Okay. And to also you maybe answer this question, that it is essential to have an intrusion detection system, especially on the servers, to indicate and can find this kind of malwares. And as we said, one of the way to propagate Trojans are removable media. It is essential to scan your media, your removable media. It's a good way to scan your USB or your external hard before using it. And essentially it is important to install the last update. Installing the last updates of your antivirus. Okay, and any kind of other in fact countermeasures that may help you to find this kind of malware, or even to avoid them to propagate and infect your system. Okay. Okay, let me know if you have any question. If we wish to continue speaking about Trojan, we need even several lectures to complete this topic. But just till now, I guess it's enough. Let me know if you have any question. Yes. The most programs that you download from the internet, especially the free software and applications for your system or your smartphone, may be infected and may be binded by Trojans. Hence, be careful and just try to use trusted resources that you can trust them. For example, when you download the new calendar for your new year, normally such kind of files are infected either by Trojan or either by other kinds of malwares. What I was saying. The problem of Trojan, as we described in the last lecture, is that they cannot be identified easily by your firewall or your antivirus software. Especially in the case that the attacker himself creates his own Trojan. It is really, really so dangerous. I don't know why this slide is like that, but in this slide we explain that the attacker can create a new Trojan packet using some applications and tools. And if the attacker creates his own Trojan, it is impossible to be recognized by your firewall or antivirus. Okay. Uh, yes, any program from browsers which are free, they can carry some kind of malware, some viruses or Trojans or some kind of codes. Yes, that's true. What's the last question? Mr. Salam Ahmed, I'm concerned in the last test of the results. What do you mean? You're concerned about what? About the last test of the result? Which test do you mean? Can you explain a bit more, please? Any other question? Okay. Let me stop sharing this slide and share our other slides. Okay. Answer has been sent to email. You mean your homework? Maybe? Just one point during I'm uploading the next slide. Up.